Let's go. Open heart, open mind. Podcast. Aloha. Aloha, your boy, LJD Lance Just Dance. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4, Open Heart, Open Mind podcast. First thing first, we gotta do the swag check, drip check. Just a little something. I got my own little swag style going on, and I am someone who has been recently getting into clothes, fashion per se, because music, rap, hip hop, it's part of the music stuff I like and I'm very interested in, and it's a hobby, and it's very cool, and it's expression, expressing yourself, and I love it. I respect it, and I look up to people, obviously, like well, the rappers that I follow and like, and I respect, and the music and what they how they dress and how they are. That's their personality, and that's what they do, and this is how I am right here. LJD, Lance Just Dance. And like I say, every day, just be your best. Life is a test, and best health, be yourself, right? I know it's pretty simple, but people don't get it. Some people don't get it, and spread kindness. You know what I mean? Spread love, spread aloha. That's what the point of the podcast is, to help spread the positive impact on the earth that we need right now. But no, I mean, we're all special. We're all different in our own way. But yeah, this is a very special shirt for me right here. This shirt was gifted to me from one of my good friends' mom. Yep, one of my good friends' mom bought me this shirt, and it's from Molokai, the island back home. One of the islands on the Hawaiian chain. You know what I mean? The Hawaiian chain Hawaiian Islands, however you want to call it. The Hawaiian Islands. But yeah, this shirt was given to me probably 10 years ago. 10 years ago, yeah. 10 years ago, I got this shirt, and it's still good. This shorts I bought out here. I bought this from like Ross, Marshalls, or Burlington. Like I say, I shop cheap. You know what I mean? I shop from the cheap stores. I'm not ashamed to say it. You know what I mean? Right now, budget. You gotta do what you gotta do. Work with what you gotta work with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you LJD. But yeah, and my sandals. These are Uggs. Shout out to Uggs. These are Uggs. I bought these. I scored these also. I think at Burlington and Ross. Somebody was actually shopping with it, and then I seen them put it down, and I seen them, and it caught my eye, and I said, that's really my style because it pops out, it catches your eye, and that's how I like to dress. You know what I'm saying? Like I will always say, stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated because our body is made up of 60% of water, and it's very important to drink water and take care of yourself always. Aloha, everybody. Your boy LJD. LJD. Yeah, you. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4. Thank you. Episode 4. Open Heart, Open Mind podcast. Thank you and welcome. Your boy, your host, you already know, LJD. Like I just said, get that in your head. LJD, Lance Just Dance. Lance Just Dance. I'm going to have everybody hit that life stance. Make sure every day you just keep giving life a chance. Because, like I say, life is a test. Be your best and be yourself. That's the best health. Okay? Okay. And yeah, episode 4 right now. You know what's going on. I am so stoked and every day thankful, grateful, blessed. That is so. I'm actually probably gonna get that tattooed on me. It's gonna be thankful, grateful, blessed, live, laugh, love. It's not permanent, the idea yet, but I am gonna get a few tattoos that, of course, are gonna be very meaningful because growing up for me, my grandfather has told me, he's told me when I was younger, like he has no tattoos. My grandfather has no tattoos at all. So when I was a kid, and he told me that one time, and he was like, "Yeah, tattoos is something that I always thought about." He's told me when he always thought about it when he was, if he was to get older and he gets tattoos and all that, it really made him think like it wasn't gonna look good when you get older. So he never had appealing idea to get a tattoo per se, you know. So for me, it stuck into my head, and I was never the island boy to really get a tattoo because, you know, obviously I had cousins and people around me that got tattoos when they're like 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, and it was cool, you know. I'm happy for them, you know, because that's what they liked and that's what made them feel good about themselves. So like I say, you know, feel good about yourself. That's what I do. I dress. I feel good. I do good. This is what life's about. You know what I mean? And just tapping into your mind, body, and soul. And that's what I've been doing the past 7 years living out here in the mainland in Palm Springs. I mean, life has been a roller coaster, but life has been ups and downs, left and right. But it's been pretty fantastic. You know what I mean? Because the journey, the different chapters, the different experiences, it's like it's amazing, and that's life, you know. And oh my gosh, it's just so cool to just kind of just want to do things and actually do it. And, you know, we all have procrastination, you know, I mean, we all have a little bit of slack. We all slack off a little bit, you know, but when it comes to life, you really got to do certain things. And when I say that, it's just finding something in life that really makes your life thrive, make your life better, make your life good. Because we obviously do things in life, and in life we have to learn from it. And when we don't learn from it, that's when our life turns into a mess, not only for us but the people around us. And I have learned the hard way. Unfortunately, I have learned from my past experiences. I've also seen people, obviously growing up, do things that should have warned me and let me see that and make me feel like I should not even do the things that I've witnessed and seen people do. And of course, what I mean by that is I mean drinking. Because drinking for me has been one of my diseases, one of my bad habits, one of my big no nos. And I am thankful, grateful, blessed every day that I am now 4 years sober. I'm 4 years sober and counting. You know what I mean? And I ended up in the hospital from drinking because, you know, drinking turned into me just, it was part of my lifestyle. It was part of my daily routine. And I would go to work and I would just get off of work and drink. And that was my everyday life before. And that was my life when I started drinking, you know, back home on the islands. You know, I was drinking every day. But life really has to, you know, life has been life has been really interesting, you know, because I've leveled up a lot. I've been sober. I've been really learning about myself, you know, what I like and who I am and my traits, my personalities, things that irritate me. I mean, the simple stuff, the small stuff, the big stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just stuff I didn't do before when I was younger because I never had my mom and dad, so I couldn't really do that in my life to just kind of express myself and tell people what I liked and just I mean life that's what life's about. I mean life's about just finding out who you are and who is supposed to be around you because you know ever since I came out life has been fucking crazy. It has been crazy because you know relationships have just been falling apart. Relationships have just been getting weird, but also relationships have been getting stronger and I've seen people who love me for who I really am. And I mean life is beautiful. It's a bit like my life has not been easy, but life I can say is a beautiful thing. And that's one way you gotta look at it is because we only get one life, and sometimes people do things and I don't get it because they take advantage of life and they keep repeating the same stuff over and over and they don't learn from it. They don't learn from the mistakes that they're making in their life, and it really blows my mind. It takes people sometimes people don't learn. I mean, there are people that die from drugs, alcohol, anything that they're doing that they know they shouldn't be doing because they already have their life turning into a mess, and they don't learn from it. And like I say, I've quit drinking, and I'm very, very fortunate to say that because some people don't learn and people can die. Alcohol is one of the strongest addictive things in the world. I feel like because so much people do it, and it's part of everybody's daily routine or of our lives, and it's everywhere. It's so easy to get, and it's part of parties and things, and especially where I'm from, Hawaii. It's like in Hawaii, it's part of our culture per se because everything's like drinking. It's like party, everything's like beer, drink. That's all I remember. It's a beautiful island. It's a beautiful lifestyle. You know what I mean? The culture, the music, the hula. But I gotta say, drinking is very strongly around, and that's where I'm gonna be someone to hopefully strongly impact the different mentality of seeing life in a different perspective and just being like, yeah, maybe sometimes drinking isn't the best solution to everything. Drinking isn't always the go-to. We don't need to always go to the solution and be like, let's grab a drink and talk about it. Let's go to the beach and grab a drink. Let's do this and grab a drink. No, let's just think. Let's switch it up. Not same shit, different day. Let's switch it up and be like, let's just think about it first. Not just drink about it. Let's think about it first. And that could be a quote for me right there. You know what I mean? And right now, episode 4, I'm just talking about myself because my name is LJD, and like I say, if you have to just call me LJD from now on because that's all I'm gonna take it. My name ain't Lance; it's Lance Just Dance. You know what I mean? And life is about respect. You respect me, I respect you. Plain and simple. And I just went on a rant about being sober and life and how it's been ups and downs, but beautiful always. And we're blessed for all the experiences and lessons that I've been doing and the new relationships. And it's just beautiful. I mean, and the one thing that I gotta say always is my man always being by my side and me being by his side. And through all the stuff we've been through, we've been together for 7 years now. 7 years, and it's my first gay relationship, and I was in a polyamorous relationship to start off with, so that's just interesting too because that was for saying my first relationship, and it was not with one person, it was with two people. And being with two people, that is definitely going to be episode 5 probably, where I talk about polyamorous relationships and how it was being in a relationship with two people. And yeah, that was very interesting, and that lasted 3 years, 4 years, maybe no, 4 years. And life happens. That's just the way life happens. And sometimes people come in your life, and people come in your life, either they have been in your life for a long time, and your relationship with them fades away because that's just the way the life goes. Some people aren't meant to stay in your life, you know what I mean? And you have to do that for yourself. Respect yourself enough to know when some people don't make you feel good, make you feel like shit, and they don't support you and support what you want to do in life. And you just gotta create boundaries and create space. And for me, my space, I'm very grateful that my space was moving away, getting away and off the island. It's like that was the biggest thing that I'm so uh, man, I can't. The universe, God, the creator helped me, and I made it away from the islands, and I'm out here living my life. And my man and me have been through so much, and we've gotten stronger, and all we're doing is helping each other, boosting each other, loving each other, being there for one another. And that's what it's about. Genuine intention, you know what I mean? Loving each other, the people you love for who they are, and being there when they need you and how they need you, and never drain yourself, you know what I mean? Always make sure you're taking care of yourself first and take care of the ones around you, because, how can you take care of people when you can't take care of yourself? And if you're not happy, how are you going to make other people happy, You got to find that happiness within yourself, and it's not easy, but once you find that, you can kind of spread that aloha, spread that love, and spread that happiness. And I've I've been through so much out here, and not a lot of people at all know. And I'm obviously, my grandma knows a lot because I used to talk to her every day. We talked a lot before, and the more and more it just seemed like our relationship faded off, because since I came out, and we were talking normal, but ever since I came out, it was just weird, because when I came out the closet, she was out here in Rancho Mirage where we used to live, and we actually flew her out here. And when I say we, I mean Frank and Leroy had their airline miles, and they had the airline miles, and they offered, and we talked about it, and we flew my grandma out here for 2 weeks. And yeah, she had a paid round trip and came out to California, Rancho Mirage, for 2 weeks. And when she came out here, she knew that I was in a relationship, and I think she did. And then she came out here. I came not out to her, because I came out to her on the phone before she came out to California. But when she came out, and it was just me and her, and we are talking, it was just me and her, and she told me, like, "Am I sure?" And it's like, for someone to just, I just, there should be no no questions about this anymore. I'm 29 years old. It's September 15th, 2024. I'm 29 years old. My birthday is coming up. It's about to be my dirty 30. My dirty 30 is coming up. I am a grown man. I've been someone who had to mature pretty fast, because I never had my mom and dad in my life. So by now, yeah, I was born this gay, and yes, I'm gay. I am proud to be this gay. I'm proud to be part of the LGBTQIA community. And from now on, and I hope everybody sees this that loves me, and when you watch this and you see this, there should be no questions about, when I see you, about, am I gay? Am I sure? Why? How? Nothing. I love it. I love it. I'm born this gay. I'm this happy. I'm so happy, and I'm so just, yeah. And that's what it is. Love is love, and there should be no time to judge another human being, because we're all human beings. We're all going to the same place, and that's what I mean. There's people that have the time to hate and judge another human being just because they want to choose to do what they want to do that makes them happy. It's very, very, very miserable, very pathetic, and just so sad that people have that energy to just give out such loser energy, such hater energy. Can't be a hater. You gotta be a lover, man. That's what I say. Don't be a hater, be a lover. There's no in between. You're either a hater or a lover, and people can be haters, man. A hater's always gonna hate. But me and my man, this is only the beginning, because this is a beautiful new chapter right here to this podcast. This podcast is going to open up more doors, and we're just going to keep evolving. We're going to keep learning. We're going to keep loving, keep spreading the aloha, and that's what this is going to be happening. Manifestation as part of it too. Manifestation is so real. don't matter what you think or say, because there are people that believe it, and when you believe it, that's the truth. That's high vibrations. We're all about that high vibrations too, because you know what? Level up, level up. That's what life's about. Level up and high vibrations and all that. You know what I mean? Like I said, mind, body, soul, and that's what it's about. And man, it's just, the more you do it, the more you talk about it, the more you say it, the more you feel it. It's just amazing, and that's where the maturity. I mean, people is gonna feel it and see it when they meet me and see me again. I mean, and I'm so excited to just meet the people, see my friends, see my homies, my brotherhoods, my sisterhoods, my family. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. 7 years since I've been home for a visit.
He just dancing again.
I've never been home in 7 years. I did think that 5 years would probably get hit, and excuse me, I did think that 5 years was gonna hit, and I was gonna be like, time to go home. But when the time is right, when the time is right, that's all. That's all I know, because I grow with the flow, but growing with the flow has the way of the universe timing, and the universe is gonna let it happen when it's supposed to happen. And when I go back home, it's going to be a good time. I'm going to see the beach, see the waterfalls, see the island that I was born and raised on, and just reminisce on all the childhood memories that I had, the good and the bad. But it's all good, it's whatever. It's lessons into blessings. And seeing the people who love me for who I am, and I'm going to be recording everything. I'm going to be vlogging everything, and I have been manifesting to when I go back home, I'm gonna bring some people back home from out here, because I've gained new relationships, new friendships out here. I have coworkers that I used to work with at Lowe's, that I've gained relationships with, and we still keep in contact. So, and that's what life's gonna be about. Me spreading my pure myself, my story, where I'm from, and my aloha spirit, and I'm just excited for this journey to level up even more. And I'm gonna be meeting people, and I'm gonna be learning a lot more, and I'm just excited. I mean, to help the world, open mind, open heart, and just be a positive major influence and impact, and oh man, LJD, this is so exciting. And I just want to always just thank everybody that just always shows me pure love, always shows me pure vibes, and everybody who messages me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat. And it means so much. I mean, shout out to my auntie from my mom's side, all the way in San Francisco. And she messages me on Instagram and Facebook, and the messages she sends through is just always so genuine and touching and loving. It's so amazing. And to see the people that just show that love and know that I'm gay and I'm just expressing myself through social media, and they still show that love back. It's like, it's so amazing. It's so amazing, bro. Yeah, it's all love. Always aloha, love, pure positive vibes. That's what it's always been about. And that's what I don't get too, because I have family back home. I have some ohana that want to cause some drama. I got some ohana that want to cause some drama, and I don't get it, because it's like, I've never been the person to ever like be the one to start I love drama, but I've never been the one to start it. So that's why it's like, I have family back home where our relationships have been getting weak and are fading apart, because I just don't get it. Because I've talked to them. I've told them how happy I've been, how much I've been doing out here, learning, and all this. Like I say, and I'm always humble about it. And they take it as, they tell me that do I think I'm better than them? I had two, three people, four. tell me, like the close people to me I grew up with, tell me, do I think I'm better than them? And that really hit me right in the heart because I've never been the person ever to ever make someone feel belittled or feel like shit unless you did it to me. And I never ever been that person. And shout out to my friend Spam, my best friend Spam, because he told me over the phone when we are talking one night. He told me, he's like, Lance, you know, your family's just tripping like that because they don't know you for who you really are. They don't know you. Like there's people that are my best friends and other people that are really close to me that aren't my like say blood close family I grew up with. The other people around me know me better than the ones that grew up around me. And man, that's so crazy and mind blowing for them to try and tell me that do I think I'm better than them after just telling them and expressing through a text that I'm happy, I'm finally out, I'm living my life, I'm learning more and more about myself and learning and living out here. And do I think I'm better than them? That is crazy. And that's where the jealousy and envy come to the picture because no, no, no. You will not make me or drag me back down to that level where you're at. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta remember. Create those boundaries. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Create those boundaries because when they feel the energy, block the bad energy, block that negative energy, block that miserable energy, and become yourself. Keep being your strong self. Keep being who you are. And that's where you gotta keep the mentality strong. Positive, strong mentality. And that's why every day waking up, thankful, grateful, blessed. That's what I say every day. Waking up, first thing first, thankful, grateful, blessed. And what I say too, life is a test. Be your best. And best health, be yourself. And that's why right now, with the podcast and everything I've been doing, they're going to see, they're going to learn, and I'm going to make them feel it. You cannot drag me back down or ever think you're going to bring me down to your level or wherever you're at. I will never make you feel like you're below me, but you will never make me feel like I feel like someone I'm not. And I hope that makes sense. And that's where I say boundaries, respect, respect always goes both ways. You know what I mean? And it's always aloha and love. But no one will cross the line. You will never cross the line and be fine. But yeah, like I say, LJD, it's like I'm just being myself and I'm just telling people how it has to be told because when I was growing up, I never had the best way of expressing myself and letting people know how I felt because I mean I've had a lot of people just make me feel like shit. A lot of people try to walk over me. A lot of people just I never got it. A lot of people were fake growing up. A lot of people were fake, and that's one thing I guess I seen and I just never could be like. And that's why I'm always real and always genuine and just pure. And that's why, because karma is real too. Karma is so real. Karma will come right back. No matter who you are and who you think you are, karma will always come back and bite you right in your ass. Because trust me, yeah. Don't do things that you're gonna regret because it will come back to you. And man, this is definitely a saying too. Lessons into blessings, because that's what life's about. Lessons into blessings. Oh man, I could just go on and just keep talking and talking. But right now, today's my day off, and I was literally like, me and my man woke up. We did laundry because the laundromat where we're living is being remodeled. So we have to go down the street and go to the laundromat. So we woke up a little early. Well, he's always up early. My babe's always up early walking the dogs and feeding the dogs in the morning. So he's up by like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then I woke up at 6:30 and we had to go do laundry. And then we went out looking for a shirt for Las Vegas because we're going to Las Vegas. Oh snap, we're also going to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, Nevada. For the first time, my first time ever. We're going for my dirty 30th and my honey boo's 70th birthday. 70th birthday. And he's looking not even 70, he looks like 55. My babe has a stronger, sexy shaped body than me. My baby is sexy, man. Which I don't know why. That's why I love my man. That's why I love my man. Because we got the plan. We always got the plan. And that's what my man is doing, is teaching me and showing me life skills 101, knowledge skills 101. But yeah, we're going to Vegas in about 2.5 weeks. We're going to be there for 4 or 5 days. We're going to Viva Las Vegas for 4 or 5 days, and we're going to be going attending to a reggae concert. Shout out to Reggae Rise Up. That's a reggae concert going to be in Las Vegas, and we're going to attend that on Saturday. And I'm also going to be meeting up with my homegirl, Courtney, and my sisterhood, Courtney and Leisha, and Courtney's boyfriend, and hopefully I get to see my cousin Nalu and his wife Lindsay and my younger cousins, all four of them. And I'm gonna see Kiave, Lehela, and their two kids, and we're gonna see my man's cousin out there. So we got some plans for sure ahead of us. And I am so thankful, grateful, blessed because I'm able to do this and we're able to go together and create these memories. And we're gonna go eat some really good food. We're gonna try Ipono Cafe. We're gonna have all the street food. We're gonna definitely eat some sweets and some treats and some buffets. And we're gonna gamble just a little bit because I don't like to gamble too much because I'm not somebody who gambles. I grew up around gambling and that's not my thing. But yeah, so Viva Las Vegas is definitely on the calendar. Gonna be for October, the first week of October. Yeah, you already know the vibes. And yeah, I'm just freaking so thankful, grateful, blessed for where I'm at, what I'm doing, and just leveling up, man. Like I say, leveling up, mind, body, soul. And LJD, you already know. Hit that life stance, just dance. Open heart, open mind podcast. Teddy bears. These teddy bears, okay. So these teddy bears are here. So let's just go with the interior design. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Interior design. So the couch, we ordered the couch. This table I got from a consignment shop. I got these from Walmart. I got this from Amazon. My man painted and made those signs. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. Open Heart, he made all those signs, and he made that Aloha LJD sign. Oh, I think I made that one, and then I got that from Walmart. My grandma sent me that. Shout out to the artist that made that. That's from Walmart. My man gave me this all right here, and this pillow I got from Walmart. Those pillows I got from Ross. This teddy bear was sent to me from my grandma or somebody. These teddy bears I bought for my two men. I bought for Frank and Leroy for Valentine's Day like 2 or 3, 4 years ago. And this teddy bear right here, this is the last gift and thing that I have that reminds me and I ever got from my mother. I've had this teddy bear from the last time I've seen her, and that was probably when I was probably like 8. I was 8 or 9. That was like 20 years ago. I never seen my mom in 20 years. 20 years, and this is the last thing I've always had. And that's why I've kind of had these stuffed animals part of the interior design and all that because it has good energy, it has memories, and it just makes me feel good. So that's why that's there. And yeah, I love the energy and the vibe and my podcast, how it looks. And I have my hat, I have the LED lights, and I have my hats up there. You already know LJD. Like I said, I love clothes and I love hats, shoes, fashion. So if you see it, you see it, because that's what I'm about. All I do is talk facts. So you better relax. Trying to call me out on my stuff, you can't, because I'm tough, and all I do is talk facts. So better relax. That was Big B, because you know who it be from the GIB. Garden Island boy, gonna come through, make some noise, okay? And that's what I gotta say too, is I'm gonna have some music. First single dropping soon. It's been a very interesting journey and path. That's been 2 years going on now for music. I've been studying, doing my own thing, independently with my music, and I have all my music equipment in the room with me right here because I have my workout. We have our workout room, my podcast, and my studio. So, life is very, very going very good. Got to stay consistent, stay strong, stay confident, and keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm excited, like I say, for the next doors to open, the next chapters to open up, the next, life is a journey. And yeah, the first single should be dropping, as soon as possible. It's been a year now since I had the beat I got my own beat that I bought. Shout out to Justin Bernardis. Justin Bernardis is an amazing producer, and he sold me a beat for $100, and I own the full license of the beat, and I can create a song to it. So first single, LJD, gonna be dropping soon as possible, so stay tuned for my first single. Don't got the title of my first single yet, but it's gonna be dropping soon. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. You already know. Bro, this has been episode 4, me just talking, ranting on. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody always showing love to me, showing that genuine love right back at you always. Always love, always aloha, pure positive vibes. And I didn't really follow my list. I did have a list that I was supposed to follow, but I didn't really follow that list. That's funny. But I talked about my relationship, life, my mother's soul, mom and dad, teddy bear, name. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good episode where I just talked about some stuff, expressed myself from the heart, and just kind of said what I've been doing out here. I mean, yeah, life is life, but don't fall behind. Don't fall back. Don't get don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce, because that's when your life just turns into a mess. And life can get stressed. Remember, life is a test. Do your best. But thank you so much for coming to my podcast and tuning in. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, please like, comment, subscribe. Open Heart, Open Mind Podcast. Open Heart, Open Mind Podcast. LJD, Lance Just Dance. And remember, hit your life stance. All right. Aloha.